Greetings, internetizens. This is Elmerthien playing Professor Layton in The Last Specter. In the last episode, it was discovered that the whole witch thing was made up by Ariana's silly brother in an attempt to protect her. Yeah. Oh, right, and Emmy's out of town. Is she gonna do some puzzles on her own? Anyway, here's the Dean. Oh, there is gonna be puzzles. Emmy, I've been looking for you. Dean Del Mona! I was worried that something happened to you. Well, she's just been on an adventure with the guy you assigned her to. Sorry, sir. The professor's investigation is proceeding well. I'm here to get materials for him. I see. That's just grand. So, Layton is not in London at the moment. Oh, is Don Paolo impersonating him? That is correct, sir. My apologies for leaving without informing you. No, that's quite alright. It must have been very important business then. Oh, right, that he left in reaction to a letter from a friend, of course. He was in too much of a rush to tell the Dean. I'm sure that he will write a thorough paper upon his return. Layton's office is down the hallway there. Check the nameplates. Thank you very much, sir. And by the way, Emmy, if you're not too rushed, may I ask your help? Of course, sir. Well, you see, there's a puzzle that I'm having trouble with. And my little granddaughter asked me if I could solve it, but I'm on the verge of giving up. Were I to do that, I'm sure my granddaughter would lose all respect for her grandpa. We can't allow that, sir. I would be happy to help. Ooh, another book puzzle. And books about bugs, and space stuff, and plants. And whatever the diamond symbol represents, maybe the flower is the main thing there. And there is a bookshelf crammed with thick, heavy encyclopedias, arranged as shown. All the books have the same depth. Literal depth, not the metaphorical depth. And they fit perfectly into the shelf. There is one book that nobody ever takes from the shelf first, no matter who is browsing the shelf. Why? Because the other books are in the way. It could be the star or the dragonfly. Oh, the dragonfly is more blocked off. And the star you could... I don't know. If you've got the really long fingers, you could reach over and push it out with your nails. And again, you could reach under the back as well.
I think I've got this one. That puzzle was no problem.
Ooh. Ah, I see you are the perfect person to assist Layton. I don't think I can flatten the books in the theater play. Keep up the good work, Emmy. Leave it to me, sir. Professor Layton is in good hands. I knew I could rely on you. Only one way to go. I haven't haven't seen the professor since he rushed out of here yesterday. Who are you? And why are you in the professor's office? I could ask you the same thing. I'm Rosa. I'm on cleaning stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the professor's new assistant, Emily Altava. A pleasure to meet you, Rosa. Likewise. The professor has an assistant now. That's good news. The professor asked me to fetch some papers of his. Good luck. Organizing his own office is a puzzle the professor still hasn't solved. He asked me to pick up any newspapers and his own notes. Notes and newspapers, alright. Well, let's take a look here. So this is the professor's desk. What's this? A puzzle? The puzzle is in the bag. I found an old bag while I was doing a spot of spring cleaning. What do you think was inside? Create the mystery item using the 3 different pieces forming a bag shape. Well. Is it just flipped upside down? This doesn't fit. This. Am I supposed to quad speed this? Maybe I should quad speed it. Well, I've screwed around in MS Paint a bit and I found out that these things can be flipped. So this might be relevant. This kinda looks like a Christmas tree. Those usually have a star or a spike on the top, not some sort of halo or whatever it represents.
I'll handle this one, Professor. You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Oh, it's the hat! It's the hat! The colors messed me up. Of course, I should have known it's the professor's hat. Does he just keep puzzles on hand? I shouldn't be surprised by such things. He is Professor Layton, after all. Oh, there's puzzles in the drawers. There's something stuck here between the drawers. Another head thing? There was a doll silk hat inside the old bag. Is there any way you could make it smaller? Oh, this is one of these make the outline thingies. How small are we talking? Nope. Not the flip. Certainly. Oh, use the flat side, of course.
What do you think about this? I did it, Professor.
Just turn it inside out. Who would have ever thought a puzzle would be stuck here? Well, I suppose that's just part of being Professor Layton. I guess I never thought about how many puzzles the professor would have in his office. Here they are, notes and newspapers, all together. You found them. Good work. Thanks, Rosa. I better get back to the professor. You take good care of him now. Papers and strange objects, probably historical artifacts. Artifacts and a plant. Just make sure the plant doesn't get possessed by some ancient artifact ghost. Wait, that's more of a Pokemon thing. The professor has trouble focusing on things other than his research, so keep an eye on him. Wait, I wanted to check the books. I forgot that there was a woman in front of them. Nothing in the pipe, probably just some wires. And the dean. Did you find what you were looking for, Emmy? Yes, sir. Thank you. Excellent, excellent. Dean Mona, did you do something different recently? Why, what do you mean? Oh, nothing. I guess... Dean Mona's head seems a little shinier than I remember. Oh! So he might be a fake. I got the professor's notes. Now it's off to Scotland Yard to find those records. With Inspector Grovsky's help, I should be able to get what I need. I sure hope Grovsky is there. Scooter, don't fail me now. But, oh yeah, the scooter. My lovely little motorbike. To the yard! Scotland Yard! Now to find the inspector for the records I need. To Emmy's memory. Maybe she has a backstory of adventuring as well. But wait, the notes. Her own notes. She went to London to look for the notes, got help from Rosa, and went to Scotland Yard. No other episodes here? Wrongly accused, I know the professor doesn't recall, but this place sure takes me back to the day we met.
But I didn't do anything!
You and the rest of the pickpocket scum in this city are finished!
This guy's
He
buff.
says it was you. Are you calling him a liar?
No, of course not! Ugh.
She stole the wallet that was in my pocket.
Liar! This is ridiculous! I'm telling you, this child was confusing me with someone else!
This is a job for a lawyer, not an
that
archaeologist.
one. Is that right, son? You just confused?
She did it.
Shut it!
People get even more nervous when being interrogated, and when they're nervous they say stupid things.
Might I be of help?
they forget what to say. It's all under control. This lady here swept this poor boy's wallet. Could you give me the details of this case, Officer Grovsky? The details are, well, of course I can. As he was walking through the streets, this young man noticed that his wallet was missing. He felt that the woman who had just passed him seemed suspicious, and he informed the patrolman. When the patrolman checked the contents of her bag, he found the stolen wallet. Those are the details of the case. Open and shut if you ask me. Could I see the stolen wallet? Her ID's in there, isn't it? Young man, did you inform the officer that this isn't actually your wallet? And he's the thief! The thief called the police! Suspecting someone of stealing theirs? Or... What do you mean? Well, it's a style preferred mostly by women. Is this your mother's wallet by any chance? Perhaps she asked you to run a few errands, and perhaps you saw a pair of new shoes you liked. Perhaps you just couldn't resist buying those shoes that you are currently wearing. And perhaps you got scared and are now trying to pretend that the money was stolen. Is that right? No, it's not right. In order to put the blame on someone else, you placed the empty wallet in this young lady's purse. Is this correct, son? What kind of proof do you have to back up this accusation, Layton? Be calm, Broski. I'll explain once the boy admits the truth. There's nothing to admit. Are you certain? A gentleman never lies, remember? But he's not a gentleman, he's a street urchin. I didn't... Oh, but everyone else has them. I just wanted to fit in. Oh. Being different, but this way. Do you think you would be able to truly enjoy those shoes, knowing that this innocent woman was in prison? If you spend your entire life trying to fit in with others, you'll never belong anywhere. And you'll never get to be yourself. In this life, one must always be true to oneself. Is that clear? Yes, sir. You're right. I'm sorry. Let's say, lad. Come with me and I'll help you return the shoes. You will? You're not going to arrest me? Well, it's really up to Officer Grovsky here. Making a false report is punishable by 15 years in Siberia. But I'll let it slide. Layton, how did you know? Is this guy actually Russian? Well, I could see his hand shaking, as if he was the one who had been caught. Well, he could have just been nervous from being interrogated by the police. Happens to innocent people as well. His shoes were brand new. There was only a bit of change left in the wallet. And this woman here doesn't seem at all like the type who would rob a young boy. Once you examine those elements, a logical conclusion arises.
I hope to never see you here again. Maybe you could take up etymology.
Heck yes, linguistics class. A linguistic study program.
Wait! Thank you so much.
No need to thank me, miss. Helping a young lady like you is the duty of every gentleman. Have a lovely day.
He called me a lady.
Yeah, because you're a woman and he's
Wait!
kinda old-fashioned.
Come back here. What's your name?
That
He just
Mrs.
talks so
Professor
fast.
Layton. Don't let the hat fool you. That is a man of powerful intellect. He helps us out from time to time with our tougher cases. You know, pickpockets and whatnot.
He's got the hair like Elvis.
Professor Layton. I remember that.
What kind of hat would you expect him? What kind of hat did Groski expect from a man of that intellect? Just take the graduate hat? And now I'm actually the professor's assistant. Wow! I won't let you down, Professor. I'll get the records we need. Let's not flatten the books. The city sure is bustling today. I wish I had time to hang out, but I've got a job to do. So what do I do now? Oh, I haven't been inside. The memory with the police confused me. Excuse me, where can I find Inspector Groski? He's out. Leave a message. Actually, I'm kind of in a hurry, and I need to look at some files. A tough tomatoes, lady. Sorry, no access without authorization. What kind of records are you looking for, anyway? I need the archived reports from a town named West Holler. West Holler? Their crime reports for the year could fit in a matchbook. That was police humor. You can't see them without authorization. Fine. Can you at least tell me where Inspector Groski is? That I don't know. You might be able to ask around a bit. You can see if anyone is up on the second floor. Is that an orange light bulb just above the case? This woman looks like an owl. Oh no! Is that Monica? Emmy Altava? How long has it been? Monica! Hi! Sorry, I can't chat. I'm in the middle of something. In the middle of something? At the police station? Are you investigating something? I bet you came to ask Inspector Groski for help, because you're in over your head, right? Do you know where Groski is? He's been working that case in central London for weeks now. Thanks, Monica. Let's catch up soon. Bye! Do I have "Please annoy me" written on my forehead? Oh, Prime Minister Hawks. Of course. Can't be a long time then. If Groski is in central London, I should check the city centre. Someone must have seen him. Have you seen a buff cop with Elvis hair? Excuse me, but did you happen to see a burly sort of fellow come through here? This heavy pair of fellows stormed through here? Sir, they clearly had no respect for nature. How do you know? They were in a city next to the flower shop. Which way did they go? I headed over that way, across the street. Thank you. Wait, is that it? Aren't you interested in taking a moment to enjoy these flowers? Please take a moment to relax, enjoy the flowers, and this puzzle. A young man tells his local florist about 3 games he intends to play by picking petals off a flower. He'll start with she loves me not. We'll move on to happy, unhappy, so-so. With the final flower, he'll choose whether to buy his sweetheart a bouquet, a cake, a ring, or a book. The florist decides to pick out a bouquet that he thinks will give the best answer. On the last petal of each flower. Well, we need odd numbers. Well, now the radio maker has an agenda here. Let's say 13.
I think I've got this one. You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
New train thing. Wow, I'm tearing through puzzles left and right. I was born to be the professor's assistant. Clear your mind and just breathe. It's important to appreciate nature when you're in the city. In that case, I'd go to the park. It's not exactly natural to just have this, have some cut down roses and tulips and chrysanthemums in some flower shop all year round. Yes, thank you, I will. I must be going now. Some people just don't get it. Is my case? And there's a road again. So here I've followed the train lines like I'm Elizabeth of Pomerania, but in a modern setting or something. And I hope this helps. Sudden camera cut. At least the train doesn't hit itself. And there's this car. There's more cars. Or maybe it's one car in some kind of space loop. But if there's a portal, the train stops right on the road. This is poor city planning. There's some cute little flowers and baby flowers as well. What's going on with this bus schedule? The route map is posted at the bus stop, The root of each bud can be worked out by following the lines of the grid according to the following rules. Buses will move toward their destination, never turn back. Does that mean there's no back and forth bus lines? A bus turns whenever it has the option to do so. Someone rubbed out 2 vertical lines on the map, so the bus routes are now wrong. Add the 2 lines back in to correct the map. There are lines from an intersection on the map. Never back. Does that mean fall stairs? Well, I might have it. The little issue with the memo is there's no purple.
What do you think about this? I did it, Professor.
The professor isn't there. 2 correct solutions. Leave no puzzle unsolved. Oh, Kowski, the bulges in your suit jacket are especially big today. Are you working out? Did Growski come through here? You bet he did. I got to see him in action chasing down a crook. Which way did he go? He chased Crook over toward the museum. Now I'm going to chase him. But I don't want to seem too eager for his affections, you know. You're real into Growski, huh? I'm the founder, president, and sole member of the Growskets. We need more members. We should have at least 1 for each of Growski's abs. If you're interested in Growski too, maybe you could be our treasurer. Actually, I'm fine, thanks. Alright, let's go to the museum. Did you see a muscular detective come this way? Sure did. He was scuffling with a huge fellow. It was awesome. I wanted to sell tickets to their fight, but they took off. Oh no, I have to help him. Hold on there, miss. Do I look like an information booth? You can help me out. I've been trying to solve this puzzle. Take a look at it, will ya? The forecast is predicting rain. This girl needs help choosing the perfect umbrella so she can weather the storm. She wants one of that blue and blue, the red, the ring, and a pattern of circular rings. What is this all about? Circular rings. What other rings are there? Do I have to turn one of the big umbrellas inside out like those dolls? Are the rings only on the inside? There are rings, it's just not the pattern all over. Does this count?
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Oh!
That puzzle was no problem.
Well then, so you're looking for that detective, eh? See that museum over there? They were tussling over there. Museum? God, thanks. Two big guys fighting. Big dino! Or something. Those dinosaur bones seem to follow me around the room. Creepy. At least it's not Attila the Hun. Wait. You might need a tiny Teddy Roosevelt and why that wants bubblegum? I'm gonna identify how many bones this dinosaur has with a thorough examination of the skeleton. There's a number, right? Because it's a... You could count the bones. I have a feeling the number must be in the hundreds. I just counted all hundreds. All the teeth. All the vertebrae. Melazine. Arms. There's probably some bones hidden from me. This looks like a fairy. And the two? 325. There's probably just some scarring on those ribs. What?
What do you think about this? I hate being wrong. I'll handle this one, Professor. All right, let me try that again.
Am I just supposed to count them? If it's in the hundreds! Six! I think. Oh, that's a hint.
I think I've got this one.
That's a weird
I
dinosaur.
did it, Professor.
Oh, they're fake. Someone was having fun. Well, better having fun than trying to scam the museum by assembling two different prehistoric creatures together. Who puts a puzzle in dinosaur bones? I Let's see. The man responsible for this fossil is one Andrew Schrader. He must really like his puzzles. Oh, he also put a puzzle in... No? That was a fake? He didn't put a puzzle in his X-ray. The director of this museum is a bit odd. He likes cats so much that he only answers questions in meows. Of course, to his friends, he still speaks English. Oh, but don't tell him I know. I'll give you a puzzle in exchange for your silence. Oh no! Who somehow got left behind on a museum tour? Where did everyone go? What you're looking at now? From a distant room you can hear the tour guide describing an exhibit. What you're looking at now has come here from farther away than any other exhibit in the museum. It's not man-made. It's quite hard to find. But you do occasionally find them dotted here and there on Earth. I'm assuming a meteor? Yeah, this is a meteor. This is the space section. I assume this is the prehistoric fish section. Plants? Fish? Mid-Paleozoic? Clearly the Mesozoic? Whenever mammals got big? Whatever the time is called? Space stuff? And... I don't know. Human interactions with animals.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Oh, it's the meteorite.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Dinosaur fossils in our museum were discovered by a professor from Cressenhall University. I think his name was Schrader. Him and an assistant named Triton. It runs in the family. I love archaeology, you see. The idea of discovering giants in the earth and digging them out, that's paleontology, not archaeology. And this mix-up is probably on the author's behalf. Ooh, ammonites! There's something similar. There's some really curly sea lilies. Excuse me, sir. Did you happen to see a barrel-chested police officer run through here? Meow! Of course. This is why I don't miss London. Fine, I like cats. Did you see a police officer? Meow! You say he crumpled all the display items and then took off? And little Claude is trapped in the well? Just kidding, thanks. Back to Scotland Yard. The cop you're looking for just went back the other way. He was brawling the whole time. They're pretty well matched if you ask me. Stomping all over the city and fighting it out, are you? Oh, Gruski is fighting again. Oh, I feel faint. Please catch me. No. Well, fine. Sorry if I'm the only one affected by the manly circus that just blew into town. Such bravery wrestling that hard and carrying all the way back to police station. Maybe I can catch Grosky over at Scotland Yard. Have fun swooning! Oh, Grosky, you already arrested me. Place me into your custody. No Grosky here. Wait, what's that noise? That's a lot of hair. You need metal shackles.
Now, let me know if you've got any other questions.
Nice to see you again, Inspector Grosky.
I should have known.
Emmy, how have you been? Just fine, thank you. And how is the esteemed inspector? Amazing! Grosky of the art can now bench press my body weight in crooks. So what can I do for you? I need your help. There's something happening in Mr. Holler. Mr. Holler, yeah? People still live out there? Give me the details. The town is under attack by some mysterious monster. The whole mess may be related to the death of a prominent member last year. I was hoping I could get some information on the incident. Sounds like some case there. Let me know if you need me to wrestle anything to the ground. Might be too big for you. For now, our files are your files. Thank you, Inspector. The records room is just down the stairs. Wow, that was quite an amazing entrance in there, Inspector Grosky. Grosky of the Yard, thank you for your appreciation. There's two rooms. Oh, this is you. This is the records room. If we got it, we'll find it here. Wow, it might take a while to find what I need. Emmy, you know I would never make you search these stakes alone. Tell me, perfect timing. Who's that? This is Inspector Chelmy, and of course Barton there. Do these guys have a juggling act or something? Why is a civilian in Scotland when the Arts Archives? Chelmy, this is Emmy. She's a friend in need of help with a case she's investigating in Miss Toller. Nice to meet you, and thank you so much for your help. Oh, before I forget, I need some film developed. Can I do that here? Goodness, you need a prescription film as well. Oh, Barton, help the lady. Barton, at your service, madam. Barton, I need this film developed as soon as possible. ASAP? I never heard of that kind of film processing, but either way, man. I certainly hope he can manage. Let's start with these records. Show me, take that shelf there. Looking for anything sent from Miss Tolery, right? Yes, thanks for your help. Then start on the shelf there. That's a puzzle. Case records are sorted by year. Start there. This case would be from last year. Alright, that's over here. Wow, so we'll need to check this whole section? That's a lot. Oh, it's not so tough. Wilbur is surprised how quickly we can get through this. Find the file that the documents are in. You need to collect one of the files from these shelves. The file you want is 2 files over from a file with a 3 in its number. There's also 3 files over from a file with a 6 in its number. The 4th is from a file with a 9 in its number. I look at this one.
I think I've got this one. I did it, Professor.
Wait, is this it? That's it! Excellent work, Shelby. Thanks, it's one of my skills. I've been trying to teach Barton a few things, but I got the photographs they wrote. They didn't have ASAP, but they got them done right away. Wow, good work, Barton. And Monica was very helpful, sir. Ah, of course. Well, that should do it. Thank you so much for your help. No need for thanks. It's my job. Thank you too, Inspector Chelney. It's my job as well, miss. But there's something bothering me. Oh, what's that? Take a look at this report. Seems a little fishy to me. Death like this, and only a single eyewitness account. That's usually a red flag right there. Right, Shelby. You just made the hair on my chest stand on end. Go with Chelney's instinct on this, Sammy. This is worth checking out. You know what? That settles it. Sammy, I'm going with you. You are? Why? Shelby, cover for me. Tell the Girl Scouts whatever you want. I'm not picking up your dry cleaning for you this time, Grosky. Have a staring contest with a python while you're out there? That's a good man, shall we? Let's get its workout started. It's an investigation, Gursky, not a workout. They're different. Of course this guy lifts. What? Can I check out the city? No. Alright, so when we get back to Mr. Holler on my scooter... Oh, no. What's the problem, Emmy? Well, I came here on my scooter, which only seats me. You got one seat and I've got 2 feet. No problem. I'll meet you there. I could use the exercise. You're going to run all the way to Mr. Holler? Of course not. I'm going to sprint all the way to Mr. Holler. Dude, what the heck? Ah, yeah, the railroad. Alright, Inspector. I guess I'll see you there. Just don't be surprised if you see me passing on the left. Growski out! Wow, I see why Hannah is so crazy about him. Third eye. Jakes? How many Jakes are there? And why do they have a third eye? Will Emmy be alright on their own? I don't think we need to worry about Emmy, look. Is she just sped out of here? The roads are dangerous, you know. Come now. Let's get on with the investigation. Where do we go from here? We need to find out as much as we can about Mr. Barnes' death. Ariana said the people in town weren't very fond of her father. Yes, that's true. Why do you think that was, Luke? Honestly, Mr. Layton, I have no idea what the adults actually think. Haha, fair enough. But we'll have to investigate this if we want to gain Ariana's trust. I suppose so. Let's talk to some people in town. Like this cop. The chief is not back yet, sorry. Voice is slipping. That streetlight must have been damaged by the Spectre. Yes, it looks like it. The Spectre has attacked several times since Mr. Bard's death. Most of the houses have been rebuilt, but some things like the streetlights remain unrepaired. Look, do you remember all of the areas the Spectre has attacked? Not on the top of my head, no. However, I have kept a record of every place the Spectre attacked. I was hoping this might come in handy someday. I don't know what to say. What? Is it no good? Look, their organizational skills are quite impressive. I'm stunned. This is wonderful data. This is the groundwork we need in order to make sound deductions. The more information we gather and cross-reference, the greater chance of us finding the truth. So it's helpful? Extremely. Great work. Let's continue our investigation. What? You wanna ask some questions? I know my rights, buddy. You can't just go around asking people questions. I can have my dad arrest you for that, you know. I'm sure. Their father is highly regarded in town, yes? Of course he is. My dad was the only one who figured out that Bart committed suicide. Everyone was scratching their heads until my dad showed up. So your father handled that case? You bet he did. He found the will and the eyewitness. If you ask me, this town is pretty lucky to have him watching over it. Remarkable. You bet it is. Look, what do you know about a will or a witness to Bart's death? I was worried about Aliana, so I didn't pay much attention to the investigation. Sorry. I see. I hope Emmy can dig up something for us. I knew if there was trouble there, Chief Jakes would take care of it. He offered to pay for my hotel to make up for this Specter stuff. In the city, the police chief doesn't take time to help you. I did have a bit of trouble getting into town in the first place. I came here after I read the story about the Gordon Garden, but I got turned away. What did you do then? My friend and I took the back way over the mountains. The Specter appeared my first night here. The police sealed off the area, so I didn't actually get to see it. And you have been here ever since? Well, I came all this way, plus the police have been so kind. The Specter totally terrified my friend, though. She's in one of those pictures. Can you guess which one she is? The one who's terrified? One of these girls is my best friend. She has blonde hair, doesn't wear glasses, and has an hole under her right eye. Her right eye.
Some puzzles must be met directly. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Have you seen the Golden Garden? No, I've been to the excavation site, but there's nothing there. Even the big team is gone now, but I think I'm going to stay a bit. After all, the Spectre is still out there somewhere. The restaurants are great, the police pay my way. I love it here. I wonder if the townspeople know how the tax money is being used. I don't think they'd approve. I think I'll end it off here and go to the fish next. The police chief here is some kind of superbot they call Third Eye. I saw a movie like that once. At the end of the movie, the cop just closed his eyes and smelled out the culprit. The cop was a dog. It sounds quite impressive for a canine police officer. Yeah, well, some people use their skills to solve cases, some people use their skills to do their hair. The cops do seem to be pretty good about telling people which areas to evacuate. I'll give them that. Look, didn't you say Doran communicated your predictions to the townspeople? Doran told the police and then they led the evacuation. I see. There certainly was a police presence in North Elm the day the Spectre appeared. I'd like to meet this police chief. He's having tea with the Spectre and a witch in the Golden Garden. This town is too much. Oh my, I still haven't seen the dig site for the Golden Garden. We're close if you would like to go. As an archaeologist, I find it hard to resist. Well, Annie still isn't back yet, so... Let's go! It's just west of here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Of course, It's all part of our investigative circuit after all. Alright. See you next time.